All right, you guys, I am here at my community garden and I wanted to bring you guys along. So if you guys are new here, my name is Michelle. I am a part of Michelle Monstera. If you guys are not already subscribed, please consider it. I do a lot of plant stuff, carnivorous plants, and gardening on this channel. I'm a new gardener, so that'll be interesting to watch. So today what we're going to do, I have been researching a little bit about soil and the no-dig method. And so I have a whole bunch of cardboard, a whole bunch of compost that I'm going to put over my community garden plot. There's nothing planted in there. There's a bunch of weeds, so it needs to be de-weeded. And there's a bunch of other things that I need to take up and clean up. So I want to take you guys along. I also have researched a little bit about composting and composting in ground. So I have a container with me. Actually, let me show you. It's this. It's just a pickle jar with the bottom cut out, and you place this inside the your garden plot. You put scraps in here and then you cover it up. So I have scraps as well. And then you have that in the ground, and like organic worms and things that will eat the compost will be attracted to it and eat it, and then will release their, fun poops, aka fertilizer, which will help my garden plot immensely. And so I wanted to try that as well. So let's go. Excuse my heavy ass breathing and the wind. I wanted to show you what we're working with. Okay, so this is my plot, and that's cardboard and the little composter. It just took me about 10-15 minutes to get to this point because I had to haul all of this on a wheelbarrow, and I realized I don't know how to use a wheelbarrow, and I was trying to go over a curb and with all the stuff, and that was like silly. So I'm learning slowly how difficult gardening is. Okay, so one thing that I forgot to do before I broke down all the cardboard is to take off the tape. I don't want to put the soil on and then not have anything grow underneath it because of tape. Obviously not biodegradable, but also look, I did not bring enough cardboard, and I thought I had plenty of cardboard. So I have a little bit more in the car. I'm gonna go grab it, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Okay. This is all the cardboard I have. It's getting close, but surprisingly not enough to cover this 10 by 15 lot. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to water it down, and then I'm going to put compost over it. Okay, so I wet the cardboard. It took me a bit to figure out how to get the hose from over there to over here, which sounds like a little thing, a little detail, but I've never had like a hose to myself. And I didn't know how difficult it was to bring it over without thinking about like, okay, it's gonna kink in here, or it's gonna go over somebody's garden plot, so you can't like just walk straight to my plot with the hose. And then hoses are actually like really heavy. I'm learning, guys. So the compost is laid down. This is earthworm castings. This is the dirt from like the ground that I dug up for this guy, just the difference in color. And this is like the EB organic stuff. So interesting to see the color difference between all the different composts. And I also dug my little compost in-ground thing here. Pretty cool. I'm about to feed it. This is where I am today. It was about like an hour and a half of work, and I was hoping that that would only take 30 minutes. So I'm learning really quickly how long things take in the gardening world. Okay, so I wanted to close out today with some things that I've learned today in terms of gardening and just myself. First things first, gardening. Holy shit, takes so long. I guess that's with anything new, trying to figure out how and estimate how much time something is going to take. I am still learning that, and I'm grossly underestimating how much time everything is taking. And I think right now, my estimation of what something's going to take is like times 3. Also, I learned how to use and bring over a hose, learning about wheelbarrows and when to fill them and how to push them, and you can't go backwards. Learning about compost, and even though they provide their own compost here and they have like a whole compost system where you throw your weeds in one place and then you grab the compost that's finished in another, everybody picked through the compost, all of it. And there was actually a lady there like trying to pick at like the scrappy bottom. So I'm glad that I bought my own compost because I definitely don't want to depend on that. I also learned about my gardening gloves and how important they are, and I bought them yesterday and I forgot to bring them. And how can I forget gardening gloves? And I have a box cutter here, which I didn't bring and would have been really helpful, even if it was just ripping open like compost bags. Little things like that make a huge difference, I'm realizing. So this guy that gardens here has seen me twice, and both times, you need to slow down, calm down, like it's okay, you have time. And in my head, I want to be like, no, I don't. I have guilt, I guess, about everything and taking time for myself. So I've learned I feel guilty doing things for myself and I want to rush through everything. And I think he caught on to this like frantic, nervous, chaotic energy that I'm bringing, which I'm not aware of because this is how I am all the time. And so I realized that I need to just enjoy the moment, enjoy being out and doing something for myself. And it doesn't need to be a frantic, chaotic, like, let's go to the next thing, somebody's waiting for me. I can enjoy things. And that was a good reminder to slow down and take my time and really feel the moment. And anyways, I'm kind of like marinating in that because I really enjoyed doing the hard work. It feels really good to be so excited about ideas, but then actually practicing them and putting them into play is so amazing. That was a lot of fun to finally be able to try the no dig method, which I'm not doing 100%, but I'm doing something. And composting, I'm really big on that. And so it's really fun to by experience instead of, just like learning through the internet and research. So anyway, that is what I will close out with today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you would love to see more of like community gardening, please subscribe to my channel and like the video, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks, you guys.